Hey up, I'm Alex, I'm the Knife Digidestined, and ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here. The Digimon Vital Bracelet. I am so buzzing for this release. This is possibly the most exciting Digimon VPET release ever. This is Bandai's attempt to finally bring Digital Monster into whatever century it is we're currently in. So this is the version special, and I chose this one not for the Ben 10 colours, but because it comes with the Ancient Warriors dim card. What's a dim card? A dim card is what you use to load a Digimon onto the actual Vital Bracelet. So the Vital Bracelet is kind of like a host, and then you load certain dim cards which contain certain evolution trees into it to raise that Digimon. Anyway, let's have a quick look at the box. Box is looking swanky, as to be expected. Choking hazard, don't eat it, basically. That could say anything. On the side here we can see the Ancient Warriors dim card plugging in and loading up Vmon. Look at this, ladies and gentlemen, it's finally here. A backlit colour Digimon VPET. Our prayers have finally been answered. This is such a great day for the Digimon franchise. Such a great day. Here we go. Oh yeah, so the charge cable and presumably the instructions, which I can't read. First up, we've got Impulse City. Now this is kind of like the standard one. This comes with all of the Vital Bracelets so far, and this is loaded with Pulsemon and a load of exciting new evolutions for Pulsemon. But here's the meat, This is Ancient Warriors, and X-Vmon is the poster boy. And this is packed with some really classic mons. I'm really excited to run this. And look at it. Look at this, beautiful. So this thing in the middle is the Versus memory. We use this to battle other tamers, but we'll talk about that in a bit. Oh yeah. Look at this, fresh out the pack. There's the heart rate sensor. There's a switch to turn it on. DM, obviously Digimon. Buttons, charge port. This is where we put our dims in. Right, let's see. The first thing, does it fit? Because there's been a lot of reports of people struggling to get these to fit. Oh, it's tight. It's going to be tight. It fits, ladies and gentlemen. It fits. Awesome. So that is actually on the last setting. But that fits, and that's not actually squeezing me either. There's a bit of movement. Let's turn it on. Oh, stuff is happening. Is the 4th and the date is the 10th. Okay, now it's telling us to put in a dim. So I'm going straight for the Ancient Warriors dim. This is packed full of some really classic mons, and I'm dying to get stuck into it. Oh, it just unslots. Okay, so it totally comes off, just slides out. Top tip when you do this, just a heads up that I've been given, make sure when you insert it, the picture is facing you and you don't remove it until it's finished doing its thing. So click it in, waiting. Now it's loading and locking to this device. So this can't be used now with any other Vital Bracelet. You can't use this, then give it to your friend to have a go with. Once it's been inserted to a new Vital Bracelet, it locks to that Vital Bracelet. Dim accepted. Now we remove it. Set your Vital Bracelets. Oh, we missed it. There we go, it's Vmon's baby. So, yeah, this is all completely new to me now, so let's just see what we can do. Is there a good way I can hold this? Oh, cool, these are our backgrounds. Sick! This is one, okay, this is something else that's really cool. With each dim card, they have their own backgrounds and stuff. So here we can see just the basic background is blue, or green, or yellow. And with the Ancient Warriors one, we get this really cool one. So hell yeah, we're using that. Heck yeah, look at that, that looks brilliant. Okay, cool, we can change the brightness. Based on my previous experience with Digimon VPETs, I reckon he's going to digivolve soon. Right, while waiting for him to digivolve, let's talk about the band itself. I think it's a strange choice. It's kind of like a rubber, and you see this bit here is what concerns me, because when I put a watch on, typically I get it here and then I pull this bit so that this bit slides down. But with this being rubber, it makes me think that's going to stretch that, wear it down, and eventually snap it, which will be a tragedy. It's a very bold choice for the band. If it wasn't for the Ancient Warriors dim, I would have gone with the black one. It's a bold look for a guy of my age. Oh, also, yes, while we're waiting as well, let's talk about this, the Versus Memory. This is the Versus Memory dim. Now, this is for battling your friends and fellow tamers. So what happens is you plug this dim into your Vital Bracelet, you load your Digimon onto this, then plug this into your friend's Vital Bracelet. This will then load your Digimon onto them so they can fight against it, and then they can load their Digimon onto their Versus dim, you plug it into yours, and you can fight their Digimon. Seems like a bit of a mess about, but I've not tried it, and the chances of me getting to try it are pretty slim because we live in a time when it's quite unlikely that I'm going to bump into anyone else with one of these bad boys. But you never know, so that's just something that only time will tell. It's been 10 minutes and he still hasn't digivolved, so it's time for Pack of the Day! Release Special Booster version 1.5. Let's open up and let's see what we can get. Let's see, what have we got here? Da-na! We've got Biomon, Lavorvomon, Gomamon, Penguinmon, Blossommon, Patamon, Arukenimon, Vikemon, Argomon, Valkyrimon, Etamon, and Blitzgreymon. Sick! Sadly, this is a duplicate, but it's a good duplicate to have, and I do have a custom red deck with Blitzgreymon, so I can beef up that Blitzgreymon now. Because in the card game, you can have up to 4 of the same Digimon, so getting duplicates isn't such a bad thing if you're actually playing the game. So, pretty cool. He's such a sick card as well. Brilliant. Brilliant. We've got something else to look at. With this, I received this little bad boy, the Digimon Start Guide, and the limited Black Raw dim. I wasn't sure if I was going to get one of these. These were this is like a trial dim, and they only gave out limited numbers of these with the pre-orders. So not everyone that pre-ordered will have received one, but luckily I got one. So let's open this up and have a look. So we've got a special Pulsemon promo card. Really cool. Here it is, the Black Raw dim. So yeah, this was a limited edition trial dim. They are releasing a full version of this where you'll have branching evolutions and stuff, but on this one it's just a single line evolution. So it's Black Agumon, Greymon Blue, Metal Greymon Virus, and Black War Greymon. You will see people selling these for insane prices because at the moment this is the only way you can get this beautiful Digimon. But they are releasing a full version, so don't feed the scalpers. Unless you want to, obviously. It's your money, do what you want with it. But you don't have to break the bank if you want to get this guy. They're releasing a full version, and you'll be able to buy it for a sane price, which is pretty cool. And lastly, here it is, the Digimon Start Guide. So, yeah, stuff about the Vital Bracelet. History of the V-Pets, this is really cool. Original Digital Monster, Digimon Pendulum, Digimon Digivice. More stuff, look at all that cool stuff. Such a beautiful history. And here we are in the present day with a Vital Bracelet. Oh yeah! So sick. Here are some of the other dim cards. So here's the Ancient Warriors dim. Look at that. There's the Black Raw dim. There's the background that we get with it. And there's the evolution line. Aren't the sprites magnificent on this thing? There they are showing off the app, where you can see more details about your Digimon and all that kind of stuff. You can save Digimon in the app, I believe, but I'm not entirely sure. It keeps track of which dim cards you've loaded. It's a really cool looking app. Some cool stuff about the card game. Cool stuff about the figures. More cool stuff about more cool figures. More cool stuff about more cool stuff. Just cool stuff. A bunch of cool stuff. Other cool stuff about the Vital Bracelet. They have this near field communication thing. So when you tap this against like certain NFC enabled devices such as like PayPoint when you pay contactless with your bank card, stuff where you kind of scan stuff like key card things basically, you tap your device against it and this will activate a wild battle. Now that is such a cool concept because that is just like having Digimon infecting certain digital ports and you go and battle that digital port and cleanse it and save the human world from invading Digimon. That is really cool. Also, they have like an adventure quest thing where it activates a certain amount of steps, and once you've accomplished that amount of steps, you battle against a boss Digimon, which is a lot like the original Digivice pedometer adventure games where you would walk along, you'd gain steps, and you would battle certain things along the way. So it turns out it's actually an hour from baby 1 to baby 2, so we've got some time to kill. So let's see if we can get some vital values. So we currently have 46 vital values or vital points, and we earn these by raising up my heart rate. So how do we do that? Let's run. This might be the first time I've run in years. So that was my first jog in quite a while. Nothing impressive. Let's see if we've got any points. It's Digivolving. Evolution. It's Digimon. Buzzing. Buzzing. 2,500 steps, 71 vital points. Sick. So, just got back from my first run in a shamefully long time. The Digimon Vital Bracelet is already improving my life. Buy one. Right, let's have a bit of a look. I've got 87 vital points and I've got 3,363 steps. A lot of running for a man of my size. Let's have a look at these icons. First one is parameters. Here you can see your current vital points, which I have 87. Here you can see stuff about the heart rate. One of these is my resting heart rate and one is my current. I don't know which. Next, here's my steps. And that's back. Next menu, the bottom one icon. So across the top in Japanese is your Digimon's name. So this is Demivimon or Chibimon. Then you can see his age, so days 000. Next are his stats, DP, HP and AP. He has none. I believe this is because he can't battle yet. And there is his win percentages, which are very important for evolution. Next are trophies, which we earn by completing challenges. Next is training, which means we can't do that yet. I think we have to be at rookie level, which is another 3 hours. So I won't include that in this video. But this is where you get your challenges to earn trophies. I believe there are different difficulty settings. Again, I don't know a lot at the time of filming this, but I will be learning and showing it off in future videos. But that's where you get your trophies, and these are key to evolution. Next off, this is the lights. This is where we can back up our current Digimon if we so wish. This one is for the app. So there is an app that accompanies this glorious device. At the time of filming this, it's only in Japanese, and it is not essential to have the app to have fun with this device. And I intend to do my first few runs completely without the app, so I can honestly tell you guys whether it's worth waiting for a full English release or whether you can just steam in with a Japanese one and have just as much fun. There are ways to download the app, and it does work perfectly fine, and it does look absolutely glorious. But I am absolutely convinced that they will be releasing a global version of this. Just a feeling. I don't know anything that you don't, but I just think the amount of work and the amount of effort that they've put into developing this amazing device, I think they would be stupid not to release it globally. And I honestly believe that they will make a proper global release. Next is settings, where we can adjust the time, we can check the backgrounds. So that concludes the unboxing of the Digimon Vital Bracelet. I will be making tons of videos with this thing. I intend to make this a permanent part of my life. So it's kind of in my head that in every video from now on, there will be some kind of Vital Bracelet content in there, because I'm just going to keep this on me all the time. So even if it's just a, oh, by the way, we've got so-and-so right now, or whether it's, I just discovered it can do this, check this out, I'm going to be sharing my journey with this Vital Bracelet with you, because this is such a sick device, and I'm just so stoked that it actually exists and that I finally got it. Brilliant, absolutely brilliant. So yeah, for more information on the Vital Bracelet, stay tuned. I'm going to be learning as I go along, and I'm going to be sharing everything that I discover with you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Stay safe, stay ace, keep rocking. Peace.